So it's Woods, your pole sitter from Cody Avens. Hunter in the 71 lines up on position number 3. Ben Norman, a brother of Hayden, who just took out the opening heat race of the night on the outside second row. Ethan Genev and Marty Kelly make up row number 3. With Cade Helms and Paul Joss in the 69 Commodore. Those are your starters. So we get set to go. 8 laps is the duration for the Thompson's Auto Parts Street Stock Club Championships here. Night number 2 of our 50th anniversary celebrations. We're all going. It's Avens who gets the best of the start. Norman and Kelly go right with him. Ethan Janem making progress. So too is Paul Joss in the 69 car as they race through turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. They're 3 wide as how about the 69? Clobbers the concrete wall on the exit of turn number 2, trying to make the top side of the track work, and the yellows have come on. Well, the lights are yellow, but we've stayed green. So I do apologise, the yellow lights were on, but we're still under green light conditions, so it's Avens who leads from Norman. Then we go back to Genev, Marty Kelly, Paul Joss, and Scott Hunter and Cade Helms as they come across the line. So the EL's 1 and 2, but here comes the FG of Ethan Genev for McCafe and Collie. Rages up on the back bumper of Ben Norman in the 66 car, looks to go to the inside into turn number 3, draws level with Ben as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to be side by side for second place, as now the yellows have come on properly this time, because we've got a car around down there in turn number 2. Night number 2 of the Thompson's Auto Parts Street Stock Collie Championship set to go. Take number 2, Avens versus Norman. It's a pretty even start across the board as they come past the cone, and they'll go line astern into turn number 1 and 2. Avens gets a little bit of a mid-corner push. Norman's going to try and capitalise, but Ethan Genev is waiting to pounce in car number 4. So they move into turn number 3. Norman this time runs wide. Ethan Genev shoves the car down the inside and move into second place, but Norman fights back, so Norman will hold on for the moment. Genev still in third place, and we go back to Paul Joss as Genev continues to harass the inside of Ben Norman, as now Paul Joss rages up on the outside of car number 4. So it's a 3-go battle for second, third and fourth in this one. Avens continues to lead. Norman still holding on from Ethan Genev. Paul Joss now dives to the inside in the 69 Commodore. Then we go back to Scott Hunter, Marty Kelly and Cade Holmes. So race down the back straight. We got one up down towards the fence down there in turn number 4, and the yellows have come on again. Woods has found himself in strife. This time he's in the concrete wall, and it looks like some pretty heavy damage to the Falcon. So we have another stoppage here, set to go on a restart here for our street stocks. Cody Avens to lead them away from Ben Norman and Ethan Genev and Paul Joss. Scott Hunter rounds out your top 5 with Marty Kelly and Cade Holmes, your field, as we get set to go once again. We're back underway. Avens from Ben Norman and Ethan Genev. They've skipped away ever so slightly from Paul Joss. So they run through turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straight once again. Avens puts a couple car lengths between himself and Norman. So they move into turn number 3. Genev still in third. Once again, Norman runs wide. Here comes Paul Joss and Ethan Genev. So they come across the line. It's still Avens out in front. From Ben Norman, Ethan Genev and Paul Joss, it's still anyone's guess at this point as Genev once again tries to eye up a shot on the inside. Norman runs super high wide. That opens the door for Genev. They're going to be side by side into turn number 3 with the 4 car with the nose in front. So our Collie locals trying to defend the home turf as Norman gets super high wide with 2 to go. They're still side by side for second and third with Paul Joss. Not too far out of the battle either. So race down the back straight for the second and last time. Genev moves into second place. Norman tries to fight back on the outside. Once again runs super high wide as they come across the white flag. But Norman is not going away. They're side by side across the white flag. With Genev on the bottom. Norman on the outside. He's gone super high wide, and that's going to allow Paul Joss to sneak in into third place. But into turn number 3 for the final time, Cody Evans doesn't care about what's going on behind him because he's had a clean racetrack, and he takes out a River Heat race from Ethan Genev, Paul Joss, Ben Norman, Scott Hunter, Marty Kelly, and Cade Holmes, your finishers. But how about the battle for the minor placings between Genev, Joss, and Norman? It was anyone's guess all the way to the very, very end. But at the end of it, it is Ethan Genev who gets the best of Ben Norman, with Cody Evans in the 31 car cruising to a relatively straightforward victory in that one. Didn't care about the battles going on behind him. As that rounds out heat race competition for our Thompson's Auto Parts Street Stock Collie Championship.